Hello there. If you know that when I turn on my camera, the video is going to be a serious topic. So in today's video, I want to talk about the stuff that happened after the Elite and CM Punk's backstage shenanigans. So this is kind of like an aftermath of that situation. So as you know from that video of mine, like a couple of days ago, probably like last week, all of the people that was in that situation got suspended, including the Elite, CM Punk, Ace Steel, also even Christopher Daniels and Brandon Cutler, and then what's his name? Michael Nakazawa? I forgot his name. Yeah, but it's the other member of the Elite. All of them got suspended, and their titles got vacated immediately, and we got the next trios champion, which is the Death Triangle, and we are going to crown the AEW World Champion on the Grand Slam episode. So what this video is all about is, if you see from the title, it's about the fact that the Young Bucks has sent a filler to WWE. I'm not sure if it's only the Young Bucks or like the Elite entirely sent a filler to WWE, but maybe some people don't really understand what is filler. At first, I don't understand as well what is filler. They're sending fillers to WWE so they would find out if the WWE have an interest of signing them, which is going to be a bad news for AEW because the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are literally like the executive vice president of AEW. If the three of them quit the company, like the only people, the high ranking in the company is literally just Tony Khan, the owner, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. You don't have any EVPs anymore. The first one that left was Cody, and you know what happened after Cody's left? A lot of stuff happened, a lot of bad stuff happened. Maybe back then there was a couple of bad stuff, but it never got too public. But after Cody's left, we got a lot of bad stuff, like for example the stuff between Sammy Guevara and Eddie Kingston. And then now CM Punk blatantly talking bad stuff about his work colleagues like Hangman Adam Page, Colt Cabana, and also Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. So yeah, Cody's left. That's one EVP. The company is in shambles. And what would happen if Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks left? That's the question that I've been wondering, because of course, if they went to the WWE, we're going to get a lot of dream matches. For example, the Usos versus the Young Bucks, or the New Day versus the Elite as a whole. And that would be an interesting dream match, right? But it's not going to be a good news for the people in AEW, especially for Tony Khan, because if previously he had a lot of help from his EVPs, then he has to do a lot of stuff on his own. I'm sorry if my words kind of stumbled upon each other because I did not write a script for this. It's just like literally me expressing my opinion on this matter. That's why the video is a lot longer than the one I've usually made. If you own it and you are the only one that's running it without any help of like an assistant or like a executive vice president or any sort of stuff, you're going to get tired really quickly. And you're going to get burned out, and it's not good for your health, right? He cannot possibly do a lot of roles just by himself. He needs help from a lot of people. If Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks left, there's no one filling that position. No one, like literally no one. That's why the situation got so confusing. It's good for people in WWE if they have interest on signing the three of them, but it's going to be a bad news for people in AEW. And I'm trying to be like as neutral as possible in this situation because I don't want to pick a side in this drama. I don't want to say like if the CM Punk or the Elite is right about their argument. But one thing I could really say is I do not think CM Punk's supposed to say a lot of that on public. Talking bad stuff about your colleagues, saying like you are working with children in front of the media, not even just the public, in media, in the front of media. It's just, why? I did not understand why are you doing that. And I feel bad for Tony Khan because he literally believes in CM Punk that he could draw a lot of audience into the company, and I'm pretty sure he still do draw a lot of new audience into watching the product. But I think right now he probably realized that pushing CM Punk is just going to feel Punk's ego to be like some sort of egotistic elder in the industry, and I don't think everybody likes that. I have not really watched the whole media scrum. I've watched a couple of clips and I'm not really enjoying what I'm seeing, especially when CM Punk talk trash about some of his work colleagues, calling them like children and stuff, especially to my favorites, Hangman Adam Page. I'm trying to not be biased, but I think talking trash to your work colleague is not a good thing. The Young Bucks have sent feelers to WWE. If WWE have interest on signing them, they probably will take it and leave their position as EVPs of AEW and becoming part of WWE, and we're going to get a lot of dream matches. But I really hope that that's not the case. It's not because I am an AEW marks, but I think it's just going to hurt AEW a lot more than it already has. AEW situation right now is like at the very edge of the cliff. I do not want this company to literally fell off that cliff. AEW have given me and a lot of people an alternative to professional wrestling, and I really appreciate what they've been doing for the last 3 years. I wish the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega do not leave AEW, but at the same time, I do not think that wrestlers should be EVPs of any wrestling company. It should have been someone else instead of like an active wrestler of that promotion. And I think that's how I'm going to end this video with. I know this is a long video, it should not be this long, but this is going to be barely edited because there's just a lot of stuff that I want to say about. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, I guess. New video is going to come up tomorrow about NXT. Well, I just watched Raw today and there isn't really anything to talk. Like, there is not any. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You can go subscribe to my channel down below if you enjoy this content, or you can go to my AEW channel to watch some AEW highlight videos. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Peace.